All right, so let me ask you then, why do you think it is that so many, do you watch much TV actually?
Are you asking me?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
I do.
Why do you think it is that so many TV adverts are using old songs? From the 50s, I can't remember now which one it was, but so many adverts are using
Right.
old songs.
You're asking me the question.
Yeah,
So
why do you think that is?
the reason why the youngsters nowadays are most the one involved in the production, the editing, the filming of films and music from the past, from their granddad's generation. So they then have been brought up to listen to that, to edit it for the current generation. So they need the old songs put together by their dad, granddad, depending on their age, meaning the youngster's age, and then renew it again with a bit of a, with the same sound but slightly edited or more edited. In other words, rather than using drum kit, they would do a machine that does that, and that changes it a bit. And to me, that is an amazing, for me, I feel that that is an amazing development because we are all getting older each day. And for this current generation are playing it for their generation.
Right.
And this is how it should be.
So they're using the technology to clean up
That's
the
right.
old sounds, basically, yeah. Because you're
I
right, in
wouldn't
the old days.
clean up is one, but more really editing it. The cleaning up one
Well,
way,
it makes
yes.
it sound cleaner and sharper, because in the old days, recording techniques, they had to record onto tape, didn't they, all the
Yes.
time? And tape is not as clean and clear and sharp as digital recording.
Yes.
So I think that's, you know.
Yes, the tape
But,
does a little bit of problem here and there, and then they have to cut the tape down and edit it and then make it longer and join it up.
That's right,
But
yeah.
that
Yeah,
actually is a good thing because that particular sound is something that they can also put into the computer to make it sound as it was before.
Right.
In other words, they don't have to delete it. So both works for each other.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
like granddad and grandchildren, they all work for each other. So there.
True, yeah. It's true. I bet you find, you notice as you go through life, you notice this kind of a more of a kind of connection between grandparents and grandchildren, and the parents, like the grandparents' children, who then have their own children.
Yes.
There seems to be more of a connection between the grandparents and the grandchildren and the parents themselves. Possibly, I think it may be partly because the parents are responsible for the discipline and everything. The grandparents can get away with spoiling the children, do you think?
Totally agree, because myself, as a grandmother with 4 grandchildren, this is what I do. What I would not allow Jade, my daughter, or Zoe, my other daughter, or my son, who's now passed away, my son, to get away with it when they were young. The grandchildren are doing the same thing what they did, but I just let them get on with it.
Right,
And
yes,
if they
I
get
know,
told off by their parents, I tell their parents off. Seriously, this is what I do. So I understand that.